Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over daily gold. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today we're going to be going over daily gold because basically since the release of Shadowlands I've literally just been doing nothing but trying to get hold of data for WorthIt and also farming up all of the different stuff, like covering all the new different types of farms we can do and all that jazz. So for obvious reasons, I have been doing other things in the background, like updating WorthIt for all of that stuff. If we will actually go through that, I'll actually show you a couple of little things that are coming in the future. But other than that, the thing that I wanted to go over today was I've actually set up the majority of my professions, and I would like to actually just go over that type of stuff and also go over how a decent chunk of gold that I've actually gotten, because I've actually been leveling my professions more than I've been making gold with them. So it's nice to see a nice little return, as Castle Nathria is like tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very happy that a lot of them are sorted. Now, aside from all of that, let's just jump into the gold for the day, which is 2 mailbox cleanouts worth of the first one being 367,931 gold. The things of note are Spectral Flask of Power, 2 of those for 3,116 gold. Another stack of the Spectral Flask of Power, 98 of that for 152,691 gold. Yes, I saw this last night and I was like, damn, oh my god, that is amazing. So we actually got some decent chunk of gold from that, from one sale, which is quite a lot of flasks if I do say so myself, because I've actually set up my alchemist. Now, aside from all of that, we do have the ring enchants. So enchant ring, the tenet of critical strike, and that is 4,993 gold for 15 of those. Along with that is roseate pigment. We sold like 1,016 gold's worth, 77 of that. Also, as well as that, is sallow pigment as well. It goes hand in hand really, but that's 100 of those for 2,769 gold. We have sold a soul dust for 197 of those for 2,642 gold, as well as essence of valor, which is 77 of those for 5,980 gold. So I'm quite happy with that right there. If we actually go back down, we can actually see we sold some Tomes of Illusions. They average Outland, Draenor and Azeroth. Azeroth actually didn't actually sell that well. We do, however, have the Draenor one for 1,424 gold, as well as the Outland one for 2,846 gold. We sold Essence of Servitude, which is 27 of those for 4,915 gold, as well as 845 Anger's Eye for 3,844 gold, as well as Moonglow Ink, 44 of that for 1,672 gold, as well as Essence of Servitude once again, 31 of that for 5,644 gold. Obviously we've been selling a load of different types of rings from jewel crafting and all that stuff, so that's doing really well. And we've also sold a Moonfang's Pelt for 1,411 gold, as well as Umbriel, 309 of that for 1,405 gold, as well as Titanium Bars, 5 of those for 1,425 gold. The other thing is Potion of Spectral Agility, 30 of those for 12,964 gold, as well as Essence of Rebirth, 70 of those for 53,301 gold. The other things of note is obviously Umbral Ink, 100 of those for 223,537 gold, as well as Tenebrous Crown Roast Aspect, whatever you want to call it, is 48 of those for 6,750 gold, as well as a Mechanized Chopper, once again for 25,175 gold. So we're actually making some gold on our choppers still. And we actually sold some Sacred Shards for 50 of those for 3,535 gold. The things of note is Marrow Root, 36 of those for 2,002 gold, as well as Eternal Crystals, 6 of those for 25,359 gold. I think you can see which one's the biggest money maker out of this entire thing. It is the prospecting and also the alchemy stuff. These reasons that makes more sense, and yeah, that's it does quite well in the grand scheme of things, so I'm not really going to complain all too much right there. So that's 367,000 gold's worth of stuff. I actually zeroed my bag so we can actually see what we've got in total, because for obvious reasons that's gonna jump up quite a bit, and I would like to actually see what we've actually got as well as that. So let's now have a look at all of this, and we can then scan down. 259,395 gold for this one, and that is we can actually scan down because we actually sold quite a lot of this stuff, and that is Tomes of Illusions. Tomes of Illusions are sold like hotcakes for some reason. I don't know why. It's all for pretty much the same price as what I talked about earlier. The only one that went for a little bit more is the Outland one for 2,846 gold. Well, of course, that's pretty damn good. I'm quite happy with that. We sold some Frostweave bags. I don't understand why people are buying them, but if they're selling, I'm going to make some gold on it. Oxy ore, 72 of that for 3,489 gold, as well as Soul Dust, 81 of that for 1,575 gold. Other things is Umbral Pigment, 48 of that for 7,362 gold, as well as Luminous Ink, 140 of that for 11,970 gold. Other things of note is Pocked Bonefish, 151, 5,310 gold. The Umbral Pigment, 50 of that for 7,668 gold, as well as Oxynor again, or Oxynor, I can't remember how you pronounce it, but that's 88 of that for 4,382 gold, as well as Alethium ore for 73 of that for 14,010 gold. The other things of note obviously is Lacestrite ore, 1,447 for 15,080 gold, as well as Essence of Rebirth once again, 5 of those for 4,560, 8 of those for 3,433 gold. And if we get to jump down even more, we can see we sold more Pot Bonefish, and we've sold more Essence of Servitude for 4,197 gold. And other than that, that is pretty much pretty good. And what we've actually been doing right now is 12,201 gold for Widow Bloom. That's 184 of that. And if you can go down, it's basically all that stuff that I've been farming over the past week that has been selling quite well. So like Selenium ore, Vigil's Torch, selling quite well. The Phaedrium ore did really well, and judging by all of this, we've got big sales down at the bottom where it was the beginning, and that was Marrow Root, 15,000 for 175. You've got another one that's at 15,000, which is Death Blossom, 314 of that. 314 Death Blossom for 15,000 gold, that was brilliant. Rising Glory once again for about 15,946 gold, so that's 277,000 golds worth. So let's pull all that gold in right now. So obviously we've done really well. I've actually obviously sent all of the remaining gold over to Giblet because for obvious reasons that makes more sense in order to do. And quite frankly, we've done really well for ourselves, just setting ourselves up, because obviously I had like an option. Do I just go hard on just farming every minute of every day, or do I set up all of my professions so then I can then try and help everyone else out? And that tended to be my answer. Well, that being the case, it actually paid off. So 645,000 gold is my haul for like a week, and we can now go into WorthIt. We can go over all of that, which is we have WorthIt here. So WorthIt is currently in its beta version. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about when version 4 will be out. We're just waiting for a couple of little things that need to be resolved within it, so all the stuff you don't see that on the screen right now, because obviously it looks pretty, but there is a couple of things that do need to get fixed before we actually can run this out to live. So don't worry, that's why I made the imports Anyway, regardless from that, you can make imports yourself and trade them as well, just so you know. And yeah, basically I've added it all in. So you've got Widow Bloom giving you your average of that, and then your gold per hour. A few things of note that you will probably be seeing in this is obviously mining will tell you, obviously that's not real, but we've got a few changes to WorthIt on how it actually displays stuff and all of that jazz. It looks really good. We've got battle pets now, so that is one thing that actually will be coming in. We've got a couple of other features like farm planner and like going into like help and optional add-ons that you can use that actually tell you what you can use when it comes towards all of this. You can always go into like recorder, it will tell you exactly what to do and how to use the recorder in WorthIt. And there's loads of new things that will be coming into all of this, like tips and tricks with all of this stuff is really handy. And My Farms is now a little bit more cleaner and it looks a lot better. The only thing is, you're probably wondering where the buttons have gone. They're actually hidden. They're actually got their own little drop down menu, so you can edit a farm, you can add it to your to-do list, you can duplicate the farm, you can export it, or you can remove it from your My Farms. And you can do this with most things. So like we could go into here and we can put it as import the route. You just click on the double dash thing, the actual drop down menu thing here, and then you just add it to your to-do list, and then you can do that farm. So that's something that you can do right there. Now, for obvious reasons, the Shadowlands stuff is showing up on the screen right now. For obvious reasons, that is something to account for. But aside from all of that, it seems to be doing quite well. The only things of note that I would actually recommend is we do actually have new tools. So we've got the recorder, which is inside here. All the slash commands still work. You've got your import farms, so you've got a specific thing to actually import your farm now. Instead of adding it in the recorder, you just go to your tools and then you would input your farm. You've got your bag value stuff and all that stuff right there, and then you can actually measure the difference from all of that stuff as well. So that's really handy. And it actually values your bank as well. So I'm really excited with that. Other things of note that will be coming with WorthIt in the upcoming week or so, or forever, how long it actually does take to build this up, to finish this off, to be more precise, is custom price sources. You can add your own TSM string to this and you can just play around with it and it will value it for you. So obviously I've been playing around just making random strings and just trying to see if that works. So obviously I've been playing around with the custom price sources, which is inside this. Now WorthIt currently has a couple of little bugs before it can go out to live, because I know a lot of you have been asking where's the new farms for this, where's the new farms for that. It's getting built. It's just going to take a little bit of time because there's a few bugs that need to be ironed out, otherwise you're going to find some problems, and obviously I don't really want to just release it if it's going to have a few problems overall. So aside from all of that, that is basically what's going to be coming along. We've got new things in the configuration, but just to give you a nice little jump start of, like, it is nearly ready. It's just going to take just a little bit more time, so please be a little bit more patient, because it's going to be, yeah, we want to finish it up pretty well. But I know Callan's working on it as well as me, and I'm currently working on a few more modules as well, so just cleaning up some of the modules. I know he's working on the recorder and a couple of other things that are actually in there, so just please be a little bit patient when it comes towards WorthIt's next update for Shadowlands Farms. Now, aside from all of that, that is pretty much the video for today. I wanted to go over all the gold, I wanted to cover up WorthIt, but most importantly I just wanted to have a nice refresh and calm down for a second, and then we can get back into things, because I want to cover pretty much most professions in the upcoming weeks. Other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. If you want to support the channel and help make the channel even better, then why not check out the Patreon? Members get additional info, gold making resources, and Patreon specific content. The link is located in the description down below. Thank you and have an awesome day.